cover, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
11, Thomas. Let's get set. Stop.
Had to give to Brown on the option. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. Right in. 11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Open man is Tinsley. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first.
Here we go. 11, 11. Big 11, mighty. 11,
they're passing here. Joe Burrow. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 21. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
What?
Henry again on second down. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But, partner, the defense isn't going to adjust, and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over. They're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, Those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Throwing is Jackson. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
A first down carry for Henry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good. You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Gun, 12, 180.
Burrow will throw. This one into the hands of Burton. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
12, 12, 12.
Now Burrow changing the look.
Stop.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Right, 80.
They'll try and run for it with Brown. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for the Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, 42 yards. And the Bengals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
But earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit. And then now you can see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. To throw is Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
11 Thomas. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 65 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Jackson. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35. Jackson. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Go.
Again, Jackson. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. 25 yards that time.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
You are X. You are X. You change it.
Now it's Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score. It is 14. Ravens 7.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
Yard loss brings up 3rd down.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. He'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 12, 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 3rd and goal, Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
And Burrow going to change the play.
At the 27
11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT.
From the 27, Burrow. On the RPO, will keep it himself. And this one too low.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And this offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here.
11 mighty. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, Tate. 11, 11. 11 Thomas. 12, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Jackson now. And this one is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now it's Jackson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
We changed it.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 46-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line.
On 2.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80. Right side. 11, 11.
Option play. Here's a give to Brown. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
The tackle by Fremont Jones. 2 yards on the pickup.
Now it's Burrow.
At the Ravens 27.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You had a horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Tackled there by Jordan Battle.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
A 1-yard pickup brings up third and
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Well, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Daxton Hill picks it off.
And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And McPherson on for the extra point.
It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Bengals 21, Ravens 17.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Ravens take over first.